Cool. Live on YouTube. Shane, do I have Lo-Fi Girl playing behind me? What is happening? Nobody tell Ryan that. We're making our own this month. Welcome, YouTube. It'll be like 20 seconds. There's a 20-second delay on YouTube just because we're streaming in 4K 60. Guys, I really want to beat Get to Work. Oh, I want to beat it so bad. Never been able to catch you live. Want to say how much I appreciate you. I've learned so much from you. Give you full credit to the small success I've had as a content creator. Keep being awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that, Alex Mason Gaming. Save that behavior for Kick. Let's hit the kick live button and burp and then hit unlive. Any fun videos in the works for us to keep an eye on? Yeah. Man, we posted video 2 days in a row. I was up till 2 last night. Just bought a Meet SE and I look red. Do I need to adjust my levels like brightness, contrast, saturation? It could be either. It could be your lighting. It could be something in your, just open up the OBSBot app and adjust kind of the hue or like your white balance. You could have your white balance a little bit towards the warm side. And it's also something you can just do in color correction inside OBS. There are a lot of factors that could go into that. But it's probably your lighting. How many people actually watch in 4K? A lot of people on their TVs watch in 4K. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, there's no category right now. Seems like either multi-streaming or the ADEM vertical platform, it kills my frames when added. I have the computer to support it though. Any thoughts? I don't know. I don't have that issue. I wonder why you're having that problem. Have you updated it? Can you double check that it's completely up to date? We've pushed out a ton of updates to it and there's always little bugs. Give that a shot. My Go XLR broke my soul. Should still work for a little bit until it doesn't. What's wrong with Kick? That's just what we were talking about a minute ago. By the way, here are the updates that I've done so far. So a big one is this. Just kind of the new aesthetic. I gotta fix that chat so it's not going over my camera. Maybe figure out a new way to do it. Maybe it comes down from the top instead of the bottom, or it goes off to the side or something, or just kind of maybe just disappears. The bottom looks weird. Why is half the screen blurred? So we're working on that. That's next. That's where I'm gonna have things like goals, like a preview of the most recent YouTube video to push people to that. Calls to action, sponsors, whatever. So right now it's empty, but we'll get there. Do horizontal chat? Just fill the whole thing with a horizontal chat? Not doing that, no. No, so I think over here, I need to figure out the best way to do it, but I wanna have like a preview of, when we launch the new channel, I wanna have like a preview of the most recent video over there. Like a little blurb, like kind of a supercut kind of thing. So I got to figure out the best way to do that, and something that I don't have to manually update, but it just kind of grabs like a supercut of the most recent video. I don't know how to do that. In the middle, we're thinking of like, we're going to start a Patreon in a bit. We've got some ideas for it. Do like extended versions of videos, put those in there. Have a special spot in the Discord where you guys can suggest things for me to do on stream and stuff. Put Subway Surfers. I heard that's not a terrible idea. So maybe have patrons down there. Thinking of doing a Twitch Prime goal. So, you know, name it something like don't give your money to Bezos. Reminding you to use your Twitch Primes. Man's looking lean, hitting the gym hard. Dude, you guys want to hear some fitness stuff? I don't want to be a walking billboard for this company. But I have been using the Tonal for 6 months. You know, the home gym, the one that's like up on your wall, you mount to your wall. One of the best things I've ever bought. Now, I bought it used, which was huge. I highly recommend buying it used. It is way overpriced, and I don't like their business model. Let me tell you what frustrates me. Oh, we didn't change the thumbnail. Shoot. Let's just take a picture of this. Now this is the thumbnail. I just made a new thumbnail. Let me just thank you for reminding me. I gotta remember to do that every time. Gotta change it to a JPEG. And let's update it. Look at that. Look how fast we are. Cool. All right. Should be changed. First time making it to a live stream. What's up, Joey? No, dude, the Tonal, though. Let me tell you what I hate about the Tonal. I hate that they say online that it's $4,000. And then once you click on that, they say, oh, but the accessories, the handles, the bar, the ropes, like the stuff that you need to work out is an additional $500. Those aren't accessories. Those are fundamental parts of the machine. And they tack it on for another $500. And then they say, oh, you're also required to pay for 12 months of a subscription, which is $60 a month. That's $720 total. So they say it's $4,000, but if you want it, you have to pay at least over $5,000. That just, like, it'd be one thing if they were unnecessary things, like you can pay over $5,000, that'd be fine. But like, you are required to pay over $5,000. Say the price is $5,000. Don't say the price is $4,000 and then say, oh, but you're also required to pay this other $1,200. Like, that's just dishonest. And then also, if you stop paying the subscription, they gut the machine. The thing is almost useless without the subscription. And I just wish it was more useful without the subscription. The Discord link on YouTube is invalid. We are in the process of completely redoing our Discord. Like this week, next week. So give it some patience. We'll get it all fixed. Why is that the screen blurred? We're working on the screen right now. We're working on the aesthetic of this stream. This is where we're at. I spent a little bit on it yesterday. So the goal was to not make it look like a transition. The goal was I want it to look like it's basically one scene, but it just kind of moves. Your perspective kind of just shifts. I got to work on that chat. I don't like it going in front of my camera. I'll work on that. Maybe I'll just have it fade out. But I like that a lot. And so what's going to happen is when we go, shoot, I was on the right screen already. When we go to here, this is going to have, down here, we're going to have all of the, the widgets, the labels, the calls to action, the previews of new products or of new videos or whatever. Like the new video is going to go here. So that's what that's all going to be. Sounds like someone needs to open up the firmware. Oh yeah, okay, so Tonal. However, so now that we can get past that, I don't like the business model of Tonal. I love the product. Best workouts I've ever gotten on a little thing that just goes right up against the wall. Not only do they have amazing workouts just built into it that you can be like, oh, I want to work out shoulders and biceps today, and just like check shoulders and biceps. Say, I want to work out for between 15 and 30 minutes, and it's just like, here are 20 workouts that fit into what you want. Or if you want, like what I've been doing is they have these like multi-week programs where I've been doing one lately called House of Volume, and it's just like, they're like 45-minute to hour-long workouts that's just really hitting hypertrophy and like really pushing you to exhaustion. And like it's built around muscle growth, and it's 4 times a week for 4 weeks. So it has 16 workouts just made for you, and you just follow the schedule. And so I don't have to think, like whenever I'd go to the gym, I'd have to decide every single workout I was gonna do. And sometimes I'd just cut corners. I'd be like, I don't feel like doing a full 3 sets, blah, 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 blah. If I don't make the decision, if someone else makes it for me, I will do more. So I love to, like, I get the best workouts I've ever gotten. And I've lost over 20 pounds. Do you think Elgato ever make a Rodecaster? Well, they won't make a Rodecaster because that's a Rode thing. But are you asking if they'll ever make like a more advanced audio device? Maybe. It seems, I mean, they always, I shouldn't say they always, they tend to make like normal versions of things, then pro versions of things. Like they've got their, what do they have? You know, they have their Facecam, they have their Facecam Pro, they have their XLR stuff. Maybe they'll one day make an XLR Pro thing. How'd you lose 20 pounds? It's a video I'm actually working on scripting yesterday and today for a new channel. But started with, I'll give you a little teaser. Started with cutting sugar out of my diet. Let me actually just share with you a little bit of this. By the way, anyone on YouTube, if you want to hit the like button, that'd be sick. It's right there. I know you sometimes forget about it. So if you're sitting here watching on YouTube, that'd be great. If you're sitting here watching on Twitch, if you want to like, go hit that like button. Actually, don't leave Twitch. Don't do that. Yeah, quit sugar. That was a big thing. Quit sugar. I first did a 30-day no sugar challenge, and I broke on the last day because all I did was cut sugar out. I didn't change anything else. The second time I tried it, I did more than that. Second time I tried it, I cut sugar, and I started working out, and I started going on walks every morning. And when you have like, I'm a very 100 or 0. I'm a very all or nothing person. Like, if I'm trying to eat right, but I'm not working out, I have no motivation to eat right. So if I cut sugar and then I also start working out, that's like, oh, if I'm going to work out, then I want to make it worth it. I want to eat better. And if I'm going to be eating better, then I'm going to start working out to make the not eating sugar worth my time and effort. Because I have a serious sugar addiction. So like, if I'm gonna cut sugar, let's do all the other things too. I cut out sugar, regular soda, any drinks with calories. Yeah, I rarely even drink 0 sugar sodas, but it's good for like someone with a serious sugar addiction. Like a 0 calorie, 0 sugar soda helps me out a ton. It keeps me sane. You cut sugar, do you still eat fruits? Of course I still eat fruits. Fruits are great for you. You still need carbs, but you should eat carbs that have a lot of fiber in them too. I used to always need a soda or something in my hand, so the no sugar one helps a lot. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I didn't have no sugar, if I didn't have a 0 sugar soda, like I'd crack a lot faster. It's at least something that lets me move on. If it has stevia in it for the sweetener, better than like any kind of chemicals you put in your body aren't going to be good for you, but it's bad for you in a different way. You shouldn't chug a million zero sugar sodas. That's going to be terrible for your body. But it's still a much better alternative if you're just having one a day or one every 2 days or something. There's a stream beat I've been looking for. It's on the video you did about AverMedia PW webcam. Oh man, you gotta ask Dustin about that. Sugars and fruits are better than processed high fructose corn syrup. Of course, of course. Anytime you're having like the full grain, like the sugar with the grain around it, it's gonna be way better for you. It just digests it slower. Why did you want to lose weight? Because I was overweight. I posted a picture of it on my YouTube communities tab. Let's pull it up. Let me show you. I do a good job of using camera angles so that I don't look overweight. But I was not healthy. I mean, I think I was like 25, 26% body fat. Let's see. YouTube.com/senpai. Posts. There you go. That is why I was wanting to lose weight. Does that answer your question? Yeah, 6 months. I mean, I know there's worse things than this. This isn't the worst shape to be in, but this is still unhealthy. I was eating a ton of sugar. I think every day I was having a bag of those Nerd Nuggets, you know, those Nerds gummy clusters. Man, those are the most delicious things ever created on God's great earth. It's been a long time. So I cut that out. If I have any kind of carbonated drink, a soda or Red Bull or something, it's rare and it's always 0 sugar, 0 calories. And I track everything. Really, like the main part of this weight loss right now, I've started a bulk as of 2 weeks ago. And so for the first time, I'm pretty sure I'm in a caloric surplus. I'm trying to figure out where my body's caloric surplus is. Because sometimes some days I gain weight, some days I lose weight. But I was on a caloric deficit for a while and working out hard. That's what happened here. I mean, I was losing some days when I was hitting when I'd go a week perfectly, I was eating like 1,700 calories, which is pretty low. It's not dangerously low, but it's an aggressive cut for a 6'2", 35-year-old guy who is lifting for 45 minutes a day. That's an aggressive cut. And I was sometimes losing like half a pound a day. I think on average I was losing about 2 to 3 pounds a week. And I went from 223 pounds down to 200 pounds, like 199, 200 pounds in about 2.5 months. Intermittent fasting is the key to weight loss. I disagree. I think intermittent fasting is a great option for weight loss if that's what works for you. Intermittent fasting, it's not like your body doesn't, if you don't get food in the morning, then it triggers extra weight loss or something. Weight loss is all about staying under a certain amount of calories and staying over a certain amount of protein. So that was the thing. I was having 1,700 calories a day and making sure I got at least 220 grams of protein. Sometimes up to 230, 240 grams of protein, like 1.1, 1.2 times. Take your body weight in pounds, multiply that by 1.1, 1.2, and do that many grams of protein. So I was doing like 3 protein shakes a day and 2 meals. Intermittent fasting doesn't, by itself, doesn't make you lose weight. But if you restrict yourself to fewer hours where you can eat, you're naturally going to eat fewer calories. And that's what it's about. But if you intermittent fast and then in those couple, like those 8 hours that you can eat, you binge, like it's not gonna do anything. By the way, what do you think I should put down here? I definitely need to have like a most recent video here. It's just a question of like, okay, but how do I do that? Like, do I, if every time we post a video, do I make a file that we slap on the NAS and it grabs from the NAS every time? Like, we have to update it manually, or is there a way of grabbing a supercut of the most recent video on the channel? I'd love to figure that out. You ever been so distracted you forget to eat? I have ADHD, so like every day. Hey. Hey, how's she doing?
Good. I've got to go feed Glennon right down the street. Can you hold her for a minute?
I'd love to.
On your stream while I...
Has she just eaten? Like, is she gonna throw up?
She might.
Okay, all right. Hey, Smiley.
Okay, thank you, Dad.
See you in a couple minutes. This is our 4-month-old. Our little girl number 2. This is, her name's Austin. We call her Ozzy. And that is a debate in our family right now of how we spell Ozzy. I spell it O-Z-Z-Y because I think that's dope as shit. Kenzie spells it A-U-Z-Z-I-E because it's closer to the actual name Austin. And I think that's a dumb reason to not pick a cool name. I think O-Z-Z-Y is way cooler. She's gonna have a, oh, hello. Name is Austin. So Austin with a Y before, like T-Y-N. Her name is Austin Blue, B-L-U-E. And dude, the name Aussie Blue, dude, this girl's gonna grow up with the name Aussie Blue. Is that not the coolest name ever? You trying for a boy? No, we're done. Both of our kids are IVF. So very expensive, lots of shots, very painful, an emotionally disturbing experience every time. Hey, we're done. We're done. We like having 2 girls. Just 2 sisters. I thought I wanted a boy at first, and I learned very quickly that I'm a girl dad. You want to say hi? Hello. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh. Who's that? Is that you? She's got my widow's peak. Look at that. Look at that. She's got a Vegeta widow's peak. Going strong. You're in trouble when she gets older. Dude, our first one is like 3, almost 3.5. I guess she's 3 and 3 months. Dude, she is my little buddy. We started playing video games together. So fun. Yeah, there's so many lights in this room. Huh, what do you think? Please don't throw up on me. I don't have the thing in front of you right now. I don't trust you. Sometimes we call her Suvi, short for Vesuvius, because she erupts. She is a vomiter. Oh, hello. What is it? Hold on, what did someone get timed out for? Oh yeah, that was a good reason to get timed. In fact, that person shouldn't be timed out. That person should be banned. Minecraft King, follow my friend. Yeah, the first one's definitely going to be a gamer. Hello. She also, the first one loves to draw. I think she's going to be our visual one. We bought her a little play camera when she turned 2, and recently, like a year later, she's just really started getting into it. She loves camera. So I think she's gonna be like our visually artsy person. And so maybe this one will be our musician. Who knows? I stopped at 2 girls, 3 years and 10 months. You can embed YouTube videos, but that would need to be updated. So maybe embed a hidden playlist and you rotate the video in there. Maybe even put clips into the playlist. Interesting. That's an interesting idea. But then would that maybe put clips in the playlist? At that point, I might as well just grab a local file and just replace what the local file is. It's the same thing. And every time we make a video, we just make like a 30-second supercut of it. And, you know, I don't know. Are you having a good day? She got shots this morning, like tetanus shots, I think. She just hit 4 months. You got little needles in your legs today, huh? Was that rough? Yeah, it's probably pretty rough, huh? Poor girl. Yeah, look at all these lights. She's got the big eyes. She does that a lot. She goes, oh, hey you. She's also really smiley. Hey you. Hey Ozzy. Hey you. She doesn't do it on cue though. Hey. Hey. No, she doesn't perform for the camera. Is a loop deck basically the stream deck but worse? Yeah. Let's use a thumbnail for the video. That'd be much easier to swap out. You could also just use it. Yeah, but then it's not interesting. Maybe if the thumbnail's good. Or we could do an image slideshow, because I think for this channel we're gonna do multiple thumbnails. And so maybe we could just have like the multiple iterations of. Whoop. Don't throw up on me. Well, I think you already did a little bit. Just use. Hey. Hey. I think I didn't finish saying it earlier. I thought I wanted a boy first. Okay, so here's a little bit of really personal information about us. So, hey. Both of our kids are IVF. If you don't know what that is, that's in vitro fertilization. That's after you fail IUI. IUI is when you take my little swimmer guys and, you know, like spin them around so you only get the good ones, and then you manually, like during ovulation. Hey.
Hi, Daddy.
Is that bread for me?
Thank you so much. This is a
Did you make me one?
sourdough buttermilk cinnamon sugar scone.
I thought you didn't have enough.
I split one in half for you.
You're the sweetest. Thank you.
Thank you. Mwah.
So IVF is where they take my little guys and they put them up there manually, all the way up in there, like as close to the egg as they can, like really give them every shot. And we had 3 failed sessions of that. It's all the microplastics. Then we had a failed session of IVF. That's where she takes a bunch of shots in her belly, which makes her eggs blow up to the size of boba. So turns her ovaries into the size of grapefruits. They go in and extract a bunch of eggs. Then they fertilize those eggs, and like put them in like petri dishes and stuff, whatever. We ended up with I think six viable embryos. 6 good, healthy, potential children. And one at a time, you try to implant it. And the first time we did it, we knew there were 4 girls and 2 boys, but we didn't pick. We just said, hey, take the most viable one. We just want a kid. Take the most viable one. And and we'll find out that we can have, that way we can like have some semblance of normalcy, right? Like we can have a gender reveal party, we can find out what it is 3 months in, 6 months in, whatever, and like actually enjoy the process versus it all being science, you know? So we did that, and we had a gender reveal, and it was a girl. I was hoping the first one, just a little bit, I wasn't hoping to have a boy, but there's a part of me that's like, I feel like if we have a boy should be first. I feel like older sisters pick on younger brothers, and like older brothers protect younger sisters. So it's like, I don't want a younger brother that just gets picked on by her older sisters. So I was hoping the first one was a boy. It ended up being a girl. Turns out I'm a total girl dad. We decided we were only gonna have one more, and we picked a girl for the second one. We wanted 2 sisters. And so we got. Best thing ever. We did have one failed session of IVF first, and that was rough. Cause like, I have to give Kenzie a shot in like her upper glutes, like her upper butt, lower hip every single morning. And the needle has to go like that far in. It has to go all the way into the muscle. And it is a rough experience. It's so much effort. And for us to go through like over a month of shots just to find out that it didn't work is devastating. Do you know if the Elgato Cam Link Pro was discontinued? I know it was, but I heard it was brought back because people wanted it so bad. I don't know if it was discontinued again. Let's find out. Look at that. Totally available. Do your thing. Older sisters are cool. It's not picking or bullying, it's character building. Look, as a guy that had an older sister, we're great friends now, but until she left for college, we were not good friends. She was not nice to me. Kenzie, in her family, there are 3 girls and then a boy. And that boy was picked on by the girls. It's not, things that boys do are gross. Ew, you stink. Ew, you play video games. I don't know. Teenage girls with younger brothers. It's not a good combo. Let's call a spade a spade. What are your thoughts on Mac Minis? Dude, the new Mac Minis, the M4 ones are awesome. My main computer, I had an M1 MacBook Pro, and I replaced it with an M4 Mac Mini. And the thing's a beast. M4 Pro Mac Mini. I regret it a little bit, because like, if I want to be sitting here and like work on some overlay stuff or whatever on my laptop, like I can't. I miss the portability. So I still have to sell that MacBook Pro. And when I do that, I might just get like an M4 MacBook Air when those come out, just to have the portability. But I plan on getting the new M4 Mac Studio whenever that comes out, just for like Blender stuff, Blender and rendering and all the things that we need extra power for, you know? What's about the play button, this thing? That is an audio rig, mostly for my guitar. It's got my Mackie DLZ Creator XS, and that's what drives my 2 speakers here. And then it's got my Fractal Audio Axe Effects, basically my guitar amp, my digital guitar amp, which also then goes into the Creator DLZ, which goes into the speakers. So that's how I get my guitar to play through. Like, these speakers are both my PC speakers and my guitar amp speakers. Oh. What's the name of the new music player Visualizer using? It's a new owned.pro widget. That's also how I'm doing the chat over here. That's the owned.pro chat widget. Owned has shifted lately from like overlays and stuff that frankly nobody uses anymore. But like from overlays to widgets. And I'm pumped for them to do that. So that's obviously, like, no one cares about overlays. No one wants like bland. I feel like both, Owned and Streamlabs and Stream Elements, they still just make all the most bland and boring overlays and alerts. And now you got super dope widgets that you can get over there, which is all anybody wants. Like, I'm not using an overlay. I'm not using them at all. This is my, I've got one HUD down here. Like, this is a widget. This is a widget. This is a widget. This is a widget. I still need to make, I think before the next stream, I need to make that gear panel down below the stream. Well, maybe I'll just let's put it in the description on YouTube right now. Let's take a look. Let's put it. That doesn't make any sense at all. What did I do that for? Streaming gear. Camera. LUMIX S5 II. Lens. Sigma 14 to 24 millimeter f2.8. So there's your answer, by the way. There's the answer for that. Mic 1. Rode NTG4 shotgun mic. Mic 2. BEACN Mic. I think LUMIX is supposed to be all capitals too. Which I think is obnoxious, but whatever, we might as well do it right. What other gear do we need? What other gear should be like front and center there? I'm gonna make a kit on kit.co that has like everything I use, like the monitor, the stream decks, the mouse, the keyboard, all the things. But what else do we need like front and center? I feel like having the mic and the camera is huge. I feel like the lights are also a big one, but I don't use lights that'd be practical for most people. Speaking of, dude, I gotta pee. Oh, audio interface, good call. Hold on. Okay. Say mic 1. Audio interface. Or let's say mixer. Mixer, Stream Deck Plus with, what's that? Stream Deck Plus with XLR dock. What's kit.co? Might be kit.com now. Maybe it's kit.co. Basically a place where you can build like gear kits. So I can have like my streaming kit, what my current kit is. I should have my streaming kit. I should have my YouTube kit. I haven't updated it in years. I need to do that. So anyone paid attention to the site he's interested in about widgets? Oh, I was talking about owned.pro. We've been working with them for forever. But they were always about overlays and stuff, and I thought it was dumb. I shouldn't say I thought it was dumb. I thought it was outdated. And they've shifted focus over to widgets, and they're building a whole library of them, and it's awesome. Does the own chat widget handle multi-stream, including YouTube Shorts? I've never done two. So YouTube Shorts is just another YouTube stream. It's just vertically oriented, which I think next stream we're going to try streaming to YouTube vertically oriented too. But I mean, so yeah, because you can connect to YouTube, you should be able to connect to that too. I just don't know how it works connecting to two streams on the same channel. I'll have to mess with that. Yeah, what else do we need in here? What's up, Mike Sparrow? How you doing? Jake Herrera. So would a Mac Mini M4 make a good streaming PC? We're gonna test that soon. We got to get Nick out here to Utah because we've got an M4 Mac Mini, we got an M4 Pro Mac Mini, we got an M4 Max MacBook Pro, and I want to see, like, if you were to test them all, which one do you need as a streaming PC? Do you need to go to M4 Pro? Can you do regular M4? I feel like I did it on M1 and it was great. So M4 should be even better. You need to plan broadcasts on YouTube to allow multiple streams? Yeah. Oh, but if you do that, you should be able to get it in there just fine. It's good to know. You can do both vertical and horizontal at the same time on YouTube. Oh, I know you can. You just have to schedule a second one. It's not about whether or not you can do it on YouTube. It's about how do you get both of those into the chat widget on Owned. And I wouldn't be surprised if you could do it. I just haven't tried it yet. The new Stream Elements plugin does both YouTube and YouTube Shorts as well as TikTok, so no need to do all the additional steps of scheduling. Interesting. We're in the process of building something right now, so we don't have that functionality. Like, it's on the agenda, but it's not the top priority right now. We're building, when I say the title of this stream is stuff coming soon, we're building something that's coming out like March. But once we kind of have that underway and rolling, we'll add a bunch of we'll add like the multi-chat stuff, all the things that we're missing right now will come in next. The thing is, like, when you have stuff that's free, Stream Elements, you ban someone for typing se.live. That's funny. There needs to be a way to unban them inside the streamer bot, or untime someone out in the streamer bot thing. Thank you, Joker Knights. Appreciate it. Also, I missed a Twitch Prime. Kaza P. Thank you for the Prime. What's your opinion on starting soon starting soon screens for streams? Don't use it. I don't know why anybody uses those. Like, the best thing about when you go live on Twitch, that's like, in the beginning, the first people that show up are the people that are like your most dedicated audience. But you're basically punishing those people, saying like, yeah, I'm here for everybody, but I'm not here for my most dedicated audience. Like, no, what a great opportunity to like hang out and like welcome the people like that are there right at the beginning, you know? And that's the way it's always been. Like, sure, if you're a massive streamer, right? You stream for 1 million people and you got to build some hype, go for it. But like, if you're able to chat with your audience, you're able to like have this real intimate experience on stream because you got a real small to medium sized audience. Like, don't hit them with a starting soon screen. Starting soon screens are for the Tim the Tapmans, the Courages, the Ludwigs. I don't even think all of them use one. Switch gonna die? Who knows? They made a lot of changes that they needed to change. They got rid of whatever that CEO's name was. Put in someone who is at least trying. Not even XQC uses a starting student stream. Yeah, but XQC also doesn't use a lot of things that he should. I have a used M1 Max coming in the mail soon. Should I just use that to stream to avoid lag? Yeah, sure, if you want. It can absolutely handle it. I've done lots of streams from my M1 Max MacBook Pro. If that's your best option, sure. All right, hey, what other streaming gear right out of the gate do I need? I don't feel the need to put my lights because I use really weird lights. Like, let me show you the lights that I use. You may have seen them in some of my videos. I've got two of these guys. Got two of these. They're $200 each. I'm not going to tell you guys to go spend two. Like, this is what I use for my key light, is two of these, like, on top of each other. I feel like there's a shot. What video did we do recently where that would have shown? Videos. Oh, you can see it right here. There we go, like that. And I can change it to whatever color I want. It looks really cool. So I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. And like, they were just sitting on a wall being unused except for really rare circumstances. So, and I've got other lights that I can use instead of those. So it seemed like, let's put those to good use. Let's make it this really cool, unique situation here. I think it's probably good. And then I'll have a link underneath it for the kit. Why do you have GPU Excel on in browser? Do you? Oh, you're responding to someone else. Okay. Put the lights you legitimately recommend. So I will put a kit for my recommended for my stream, and then I will do another kit for a recommended stream. So right now, like if you go to kit, is it kit.com or kit.co? Kit.com? No, kit.co. Yeah, so it's kit.co. Kits, created by Harris Heller. Here we go. Here's me. So the starting streaming kit, favorite pro streaming gear, Harris Heller stream kit. None of these are up to date. I need to update this. Yeah, like I'm showing, I guess this Canon camera. A7 IV, I haven't used this as my main camera in so long. I sold this like a year ago. That's funny. I haven't used this in years. Haven't used this in years. I don't use this. I don't use... Okay, if we're going from the top down, this is the first thing that's actually the only thing still being used. Not using this, not using this, not using this, not using this, not using this. I am using this. Okay, there's the second thing that I'm still using. I use this. Don't use this. Don't use this. Don't use... I do use... Nope, I don't use that. Nope, nope. Haven't worn that in a while. Yeah, I use like 4 of these things still. So I'll update that. We'll have a Harris Heller stream kit, and then I'll have like a streaming starting kit, and then a pro. I'll fix it all. I'll fix it all. What widget was that? That's an owned.pro. Owned.pro music widget. Here, I'll show you. So here's owned.pro. Go to, where's your stuff? Oh, music player right here. I'm in the widget. So if I go back to dashboard, here's the main dashboard here. You go to Stream Widgets, Music Player. They got a lot of different options. Oh, you can't see any of it. Look at that. I'm dumb. Let's go back. Let's do it again. Okay, own.pro, just the regular dashboard. You go to Stream Widgets, you go to Music Player. And here they all are. Lots and lots of options. 3 different sizes. You have the big one, the large, the compact, which is what I'm using right now, and the thin. I actually originally wanted to use this one. The problem is that section of the artwork is the top of the artwork. It's not the middle of the artwork, it's the top. And so the first song that went on was something from this album, and it was just a white rectangle. And I was like, that sucks. You can't see any of the artwork on this. So that's why I switched to this one. And then you got like the super thin one. If all you want is text. Does it work with a YouTube desktop player? It works with, what's it? With something.fm. What's your thing? Oh, look at that. Spotify, YouTube, whatever that is. Whatever that is. I know what that is. I'm just not a fan. Last.fm. Thank you. Works with Last.fm. So whatever you have linked to Last.fm. How'd you combine the Twitch and YouTube chat overlay with own.pro? They have a stream overlay? Is that what it is? No, not that. Streamer tools? Nope, that's ATEM stuff. Where are your just chatting? Nope, that's graphics. Where's the chat? Where is it? Where's a chat widget? Where did I find it? I don't know. There's a chat widget in here somewhere. Streamer. Wait, I just looked in streamer tools. Scene builder. I don't know where the chat widget is, but it's in there. It's in there somewhere. They do need to organize their site a little bit. Let's see. Let's go back to dashboard. Chat bot? No, that's a chat. That's an actual chat bot. That's not it. I don't know. Search bar, stream widgets, all widgets. Let me just go to my overlays and see what we find in there. My scenes. Gaming chat. I need to put a slight background behind this anyway. Look, chat box. Where's that? Where did we find that? Add a widget. There we go. You hit add a widget in here. You go to live and there's chat box. I don't know why it's so hard to find that. So to get widgets, you have to be on a paid membership? No, there are a lot of them that are totally free. Some of them are on a membership, some of them are free. Let's add, what is that? Oh, there we go. Now we can actually see what we're doing in here. Let's add a color box. Let's move it up. Let's put it behind the stuff. Chat box goes, color goes behind the chat box. No. Undo. Is that as far as it goes? No, it goes all the way up. Going all the way up here. Let's bring the opacity down. There we go. Shoot. Wait. I'm dumb. There we go. Whew. Saw a video on DBR. What's DBR? I don't know what that is. What made you go with just 4K 240 instead of the dual mode, one of the dual mode monitors? This is one of the dual mode monitors. I have no interest in losing, like going from 4K down to 1080p for higher, for higher than 240 hertz. Like that just seems like the juice is not worth the squeeze there. I don't see anything above 240 hertz. Like I don't see a huge difference, but I see a massive difference in 1080p versus 4K. Look, if I were a professional Valorant streamer, or whatever you call that other game, CSGO, like sure, maybe. But as like a fairly regular streamer, gamer, enthusiast, no, the 4K is massive for me. So I just don't even use it. What about 1440p? I see a huge difference between 1440p and 4K. Like I usually work on my Mac on a 5K monitor. So 1440p looks very pixelated to me. I really like 4K. And since I can't really tell a difference, I know I could get like 1440p 360 hertz. I don't see a huge difference between 240 and 360. I see a massive difference between 1440p and 4K. Would you recommend the Wave XLR or Rode Pod Mic? Oh, for the Rode Pod Mic. Yeah, it's great. Should I wait for a Wave XLR too? I don't know if there's, I haven't heard anything about a Wave XLR. I'm never of the mindset of like, unless you know when something's coming, the Wave XLR is great. If there's something you're missing that you don't like about the Wave XLR, sure, go for it. But like, it's kind of a set and dry thing. A lot of the software stuff that you need for Wave stuff is, for audio stuff is software. Once you have the solid preamp, which it has, I guess it could use like a better headphone preamp, but like, I don't know. I don't use the headphone jack on it. That's kind of a me thing though. I'm looking into getting a QD OLED, but the thing is, I don't know what to choose. High refresh rate or slightly lower refresh rate, but 4K. Feels 4K is overkill even with my hand PC. Just bought a 5080 off a reliable local store, waiting for it to go into stock so I can get one. Besides the point, it depends on the refresh rate you're talking about, and it depends on. It's a personal preference thing. What do you notice the most? For me, again, when it comes between like 4K 240 or 1440p 360, I get a much higher payout from 4K than I do from 360. So I do 4K 240, but it's really what matters to you the most. What your gaming style is. Oh. Guys, I got a script. The first video of the new YouTube channel today. I gotta finish it. I started it last night. I gotta finish it today. So that's where we're gonna end the stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. We didn't play any games today because we were talking about some upcoming things. Talked about Kick for a while. Talked about some upcoming launches briefly and nebulously, very cryptically. Got a lot of fun stuff coming this month. Got a couple big announcements coming this month. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for me. Really, I'm excited for you guys, but I'm excited for me. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. I will see you guys on Saturday. Probably. Yes. Unless I let you know otherwise. I'll see you on Saturday. All right, guys. Have a